Guys, welcome to another video. This one is paper 1-2 of Add Math of May-June 2019. Alright, let's move on to question number 1. So here we have part A. On the Venn diagram below, shade the region indicated. So what is this one? So what can we do is we can take the prime out. So it will be A, union B, union C, that prime will be outside. So what is this one? This will be everything inside, prime will be outside. So we have to shade outside of A, B, and C. So everything outside. Okay, that is part A. Now for this one, B intersection C will be this one, and union A will be this one. So we have to shade this and this one. That will be part A. Moving on to part B. So we have the universal set for x. X is between 0 to 360. Now we have a set P defined as cos 2x equal to 0.5. And we have a set Q, which is x as sin x equal to 0.5. So yeah, let's try to find values of P and Q. So for P, we have cos 2x equal to 0.5. So 2x is equal to 0.5. So 2x equal to what value? So cos inverse of 0.5, that will be 60. So if you look at this quadrant, 60 will be here. Also, where is cos positive? It will be positive here. It's AS TC. So cos will be positive here as well. So if it can be 60, it can also be the value here. So let's find this. So we'll have to take this angle here. That will be. So this will be 60. So 360 minus 60 will give me this value. So this will be 300. Now since we have 2x, we have to add 360 to them. So we have to add, we'll have 60 plus 360. That will be 420. And 300 plus 360, that will be 660. Now for the value of x, it will be 60 divided by 2, that will be 30. 150, 420 divided by 2, that will be 210. And 660 divided by 2, that will be 330. So this will be your set of P. So P equal to, where x equal to these values. So what is the set for Q? Q will be sine of x equal to 0.5. So x is positive, it will be here and here, this angle and this angle. So first this one will be x inverse of 0.5. So x will be, so sine inverse of 0.5, that will be 30 degrees. So this is 30 here. So this one will be 150. So here we don't need to add 360 because it is only x. So here it was 2x, so we need to add 360 to find the other values as well. So now this is the set of Q, which is equal to x, 30, and 150. So now we have to state this one, P intersection. So P intersection Q is equal to this and this are the same. So that will be 30 and 150. This will be your answer for part B. Question number 2, we have to find the coordinates of the points of intersection between the curve and the line. So how? We have to solve simultaneously. So we have y and y, we replace, we have 3, 2x plus 3 equal to 2x plus 3 square x minus 1. So now we have to take this on this side. We will have 2x plus 3 square x minus 1 minus 3 2x plus 3 equal to 0. So factorize this out, we'll have 2x plus 3 factorization, 2x plus 3 x minus 1 minus 3 equal to 0. So expand this, what do we have? We have 2x square minus 2x plus 3x minus 3 minus 3. This becomes 2x squared plus x minus 6. So here we have 2x plus 3 times 2x squared plus x minus 6 equal to 0. So factorize. This one will be 2 x times x. 6 is 2 times 3. So we have 2 here and 3 here. For it to become plus 1, plus and minus equal to 0. So values of x will be minus 3 over 2, 3 over 2, and x equal to minus 2. Using this y, which is 3x plus 3, find the value of y. So y will be 3 times, so 2 times this will minus 3, that will be 0. First point is minus 3 over 2, 0. And this one will be what? 3, 6, 18. That will be 3 over 2, 18. And this one will be minus 2, so minus 1. Y will be minus 3. So minus 2 and minus 3. So this will be the 3 points of intersection for these two. That will be question number 2. Number 3. The number b of a certain type of a bacteria at time t days can be described by this equation. Part 1. Find the value of b when t equal to 0. So replace t by 0, so we get 200 e power 2 times 0 plus 800 minus 2, 0. That becomes 200 e power 0 plus 800 e power 0. So anything power 0, it becomes 1. So 200 plus 800, that will be 1000. This will be value of b. Will be 1000 bacteria. So part 2. So at the instant when dB by dt is equal to 1200, show that this is the equation. So let's find dB by dt. So we know b is given to us by 200 e 2t plus 800 e minus 2t. So let's find dB by dt. This is the same. So 2t differentiate, we have times 2 plus 800, 2t differentiate, that will be times minus 2. So that will be 400 e power 2 minus 1600 e power minus 2. So now we have to equate this to 1200. So we can simplify. 0, 0, everywhere goes away. Divide by 4, we have 1, 4, and 3. So we have e 2t minus 4 over e minus 2 equal to 3. Now if you times, that will be plus. If you multiply this everywhere, you will have e 4t minus 4 equal to 3 e 2t. So from this, you will have e 4t minus 3 e 2t minus 4. So shown as required. Now moving on to part 3. Using the substitution, solve the equation. So basically we have to use this. So here we have e 4t. What is? e 4t is just e 2t power of 2. If that makes sense. So let's replace. U is e power 2t, so e power of 2 will be here, u square minus 3. That will be u minus 4 equal to 0. Solve. So u, 4 we have 1 times 4 and 2 times 2, so we can use 1 times 4. 4 to be minus 3 is to be minus 4 plus 1. So u equal to minus 1, u equal to 4. So now you have to go back to this, so to this substitution, u equal to this minus 1 and u equal to 2t 4. Now for this one, it will not be possible, not defined. So this one will be 2t ln 4, t is equal to ln square root of 4. That's the value of t. So let's check for this one, ln of a negative number. It is not defined. So value of t will be square root, ln square root of 4. We can also find the value. It should be about 0.693. Okay, that will be question number 3. Question number 4, part A. Given that this can be written as this, so find the value of A, B, and C. So let's simplify this. So p r square power 3, 2, that will be p 3, 2 r 3 times q half and r half divided by q square p minus 1 and r minus 2. Simplify. So let's bring p together. We will have p 3 over 2. Let's bring this up. You will have p. So it will be p minus 1. When you go up, it becomes p1. And then let's bring q together. Q we have here is half. When you bring this up, it will become minus 2. And then for r, we have r 3 r half. This one will be r2 when you bring it up. So now we have to add those. So 3 over 2 add 1, that will be 5 over 2 times. So here we have so half minus 2, that will be minus 1.5, which is q minus 3 over 2. And last one, r, we have 5.5, which is 11 over 2. So values of A will be 5 over 2, B minus 3 over 2, and C 11 over 2. Now for part B, we have to solve this equation. So this is kind of hard to know because of the powers. It's kind of hard to understand. So what can we do is say, we can say let A equal to x power half and B equal to y power minus half for now. So let's replace. We have 3a minus b equal to 4. We have 4a plus 3b equal to 14. So for this first equation, we make b the subject of formula. We have b equal to 3a minus 4. Now replace this one back in this one. We have 4a plus 3b, which is 3a minus 4 equal to 14. So 4a plus 9a minus 12 will be 14. Now 13a equal to 26. A will be equal to 2. So from this, b equal to 3 times 2 minus 4. That should give me 2 as well. So now we know that a is equal to what? Is x half equal to 2. So how do you find the value of x? So you have to send the power over the other side. That will be power 2 here. That will be 4. Now for b, b is y minus half, and that will be 2. So y will be 2 minus 2, which is 1 over 4. So value of x is 4, and value of y will be 1 over. This will be the answer for this part B. And that was question number 4. Question number 5. The diagram shows the right angle triangle OAB. So this is right angle here. Now, the point C lies on OB. Angle OAB, so OAB is given as pi by 2 radians. So this is OAB. Yep, it is 90 degrees, pi by 2 radians. Right. Now we have angle AOB. AOB is theta. Now we say arc AC. AC is an arc of the circle with radius 12. So this is OC is also 12. Now the arc has length 9.6. Find the value of theta. So very easy. We know that the length of arc is given by r times theta, which is 9.6. So from this, we know r is 12 theta. So theta will be 9.6 divided by 12. So 9.6 divided by 12, that will be 0.8. 0.8 radians. That will be part 1. Now part 2, find the area of the shaded region. So it will be this region here, according to the question. So in this question we can't see it because of my printer, my ink is over, so that's why you don't see it, but it will be this region. How do you find the area of this region? You first have to find the area of the triangle, then minus the area of the sector. So area of shaded region is equal to area of triangle minus area of sector. So how do you find area of triangle? We can find this by, so this is perpendicular, so half times base times height. So let's find this height here. So we know this is 0.8. So we can use SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so we know this side, which is the adjacent side, and we want to find this side, which is the opposite side. So we use tan of 0.8 equal to AB over 12. So find the value of AB. So AB is equal to 12. So let's change this to radiant. So 12 tan of 0.8. That should be 12.355. 556. That's AB. So area of triangle will be so AT half times base, which is 12, times height, which is AB, 12.3556 times half times 12. That should give me 74.133976. So that's the area of triangle. So what is area of sector? Yes. So we know the radius is equal to 12. So pretty easy. It's half r squared theta. So half r squared is 12 square, theta is 0.8. It should give me half times r squared times 0.8. That will be 57.6. Okay, so now we have two answers that we need. So area of shaded region, that should be this minus this. So 74.133976, that should be 16.5. Correct to 3SF. That will be question number 5. Question number 6, part A. So we have 8 books to be arranged. So 8 books to be arranged on the shelf. There's 4 math book, 3 geo book, and 1 French book. Part 1. Find the number of ways, find the number of different arrangements if there's no restrictions. So we can have 8 factorial ways. So we can basically, for the first book, we can choose any of the books. We have 8 choices. Then we will have 7 choices. Then we have 6 choices up to 1. So 8 factorial. That will be 40, 320. That will be your answer for part 1. Now for part 2, find the number of different arrangements if the math books are to be kept together. So we have math, 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 and math. So they are to be kept together, and the rest we have 4 books. So if you take this as 1, so in total we have 5 books. So for 5 books we have 5 factorial ways of arranging them. But then each math book here, they can arrange among themselves. So this book can move to this place, this can move to that. So among themselves they have 4 factorial ways of arranging. So we have 5 factorial times 4 factorial, that will be 2880. This will be your answer for part 2. Now for part 3, find the number of ways if the math book, so M, are to be kept together, and the geo book, so we have 3 geo book and 1 French. So here we have, let's say we have 3 books, so let's think about this as about 1. So we have 3 books in total, so we have 3 factorial ways. Now we can arrange the math book among themselves. It will be 4 ways, factorial ways, and geo among themselves, that will be 3 factorial ways. So the answer will be 3 factorials times 4 factorial times 3 factorial. That will be 864. That will be your answer for part A. For part B, we have a team of 6 players to be chosen from 8 men and 4 women. So 8 men plus 4 women, it is 12 people in total. Find the number of different ways this can be done if there's no restrictions. So we have to choose 6. 12 choose 6 people. So 12 choose 6, that should give me 24 ways. Now for part 2, if there's at least 1 woman in the team. At least 1 woman. So what can we do is that we can take the number of ways, which is 924, minus no women in the team, to find this one, right? So let's find this, no women. So no women will be, from the 8 men, we will choose 6 people. That will be 28. So 924 minus 28, that should give me, that will be 896. Okay, so now moving back to this question. So I think here I made a mistake for this one. So like I said, for this example, we have to make as if this is 1 book. So in this way, we will have 5 books in total. So how would you arrange 5 books? You have 5 factorial ways. So the answer will be 120 ways of arranging the books. So that will be question number 6. Number 7, a pilot wishes to fly his plane from a point A to a point B on the bearing of 55 degrees. So let's do that. So here we have, let's say we have a north line here. North line from a point A, let's say A is here, and he wants to fly to a point, it is 55 degrees, will be about, let's say about here. Let's say here. He wants to fly to a point B. Let's say B is here. And this is A. And this is 55, given to us here. Now the wind is blowing at 120 from west. So from west will be this direction. 120. Now what do we need to know is we need to find, so the plane can fly at 650 at still air, and the wind is this. So find the direction in which the plane must fly in order to reach B. So if the wind is blowing in this direction, the plane will have to fly a bit on this side, right, if that makes sense. So let's say the plane needs to fly in this direction. We have to find the angle of theta. So theta will be the angle here, the bearing, and for us to find theta, we have to first find this one inside. Let's call this one alpha, and it is given to us that the plane can fly at 650 with still air. So this is alpha, this is theta, and we know this side, and we need to find this angle theta. So how do we do this? So we have to observe and find the angle of this side. So here we can draw a line. We can compare. So this is a straight line from west. If you do this as well, you will find out that if this is 55, this whole thing, this will be 35. If this is 35, this will be 35 as well. I hope that makes sense, right? These are alternate angles from these two lines. Now what do we have? Now we can use the sine rule to find alpha. So we say sine of 35 over 650 is equal to sine of alpha over 120. So sine of alpha equal to what? 120 sine 35 divided by 650, 0.10589. So sine inverse of that will give me 6.785. That's the value of alpha. From this we can find the angle theta. So we know this big angle here will be 55 minus answer will give me the value of theta. So theta will be the direction of the plane. So 55, that will be 48.9 degrees for the value of the direction in which the pilot must fly the plane. So now moving on to part 2, given that the distance between A and B is this much, the distance between this point will be 1250. So what do we need to know? We need to find the velocity in this direction. So we know this, we know this, we should find this. Pretty easy, I think. Find the time it will take the pilot to fly from A to B. So we need to first find the speed or the velocity. So what can we do? We can use the, so to find this we can use the, so we know this is equal to what? 6.79. So this will be, so 180 minus 6.79 minus 35, that should be 138.21. Okay, so we can use the cosine rule to find this side. So velocity of AB should be using the cosine rule. So cosine rule of the angle in between will be 138.21 equal to 650 square plus 120 square minus AB, which is this one, square, divided by 2 times 650, 120. So now we have to make this subject of formula. So VAB square will be cos of 138.21 times 2 times 650 times 120. So 650 square plus 120 square minus answer, that should be 553,212,4019. So the value of VAB will be square root of that. That will be 743.782494. That will be kilometers per hour. Now find the time. Time will be the distance, which is 1250, divided by VAB. So let's do that. That will be 1.68. So 1.68 hours, which is 1 hour, and so 0.68 times 60, that will be, let's say, 41 minutes. This will be the time taken to travel this distance. This is question number 7. Question number 8, when EY is plotted against 1 over x. So EY against 1 over x. A straight line graph passing to the points, this and this, is obtained. find y in terms of x. So we just have to find the gradient. If it is a straight line, it needs to be in the form of y equal to mx plus c. But since it is ey, this will be ey equal to m 1 over x plus c as a straight line. So let's first find the gradient. Will be same way, m will be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So 8 minus 20 divided by 4 minus 2. That will be minus 6. Now for this value, so now we have ey equal to minus 6 1 over x plus c. How do you find c? Let's use a point. Let's say we use the point 220. This will be 1 over x, and this is ey. So ey is 20, 1 over x is 2 plus c. C will be 20 plus 12 will be 32. So that will be ey equal to 1 over minus 6 1 over x plus 32. So now we have to make y in terms of x. So let's continue here. So how do you make this y? You have to send e on the other side. It will become ln minus 6 over x plus 32. Okay, this will be your answer for part 1. Now for part 2, hence find the positive value of x for which y is defined. So from this equation, let's find the positive value of x. So we know that ln, what values can ln take? It can take values, let's say I had a here. A needs to be bigger than 0. So let's find the positive value of x. So here a is equal to minus 6 over x plus 32 needs to be bigger than 0. So we have to make x the subject of formula, so we have to multiply x everywhere. We have minus 6 plus 32x bigger than 0. 32x is 6 over 32. That should be 3 over 16. That will be part 1. So part 2, find the exact value of y when x equal to 3. So y equal to ln minus 6 over 3 plus 32. So that will be ln of, so that will be minus 2, that will be 30. So that's the exact value of y. Now for part 4, find the exact value of x when y equals to 2. So 2 here, ln of minus 6 over x plus 32. So we send ln here, we have e2 minus 6 over x plus 32. So multiply x everywhere. We have x 2 minus 6 plus 32. So now we send this one over here. We will have x2 minus 32x equal to minus 6. So x equal to minus 6. So finally x will be minus 6 over e2 minus 32. That will be the value of x. And that was question number 8. On to question number 9. So here we have the diagram shows a curve. This is y equal to 4 plus 2x 3x right here. And we have this point here, which is y equal to 5, intersect the curve at P and Q. Now, question part 1, find in terms of pi the x coordinate of P and Q. So we just have to find where they meet. So let's do that. So here we have y and y. So 5 equal to 4 plus 2 cos of 3x. Let's solve this. What can we have? We have will be 1, 2 cos of 3x. So cos half 3x will be half. So 3x is cos half. So as we know, we have to find this in terms of pi will be radians. So change this to radiant, and then we have, so cos of half. So what is half? I'm not too sure. Let's do that. So cos, that will be 60. 60 will be 180 divided by 60. That should give me 3. So basically, this will give you 60 degrees, which is in terms of pi is pi divided by. Since the point is on the first quadrant, this will be enough. So x is equal to pi divided by 9. So this will be on the positive quadrant. That will be here, for which the x is here, which is pi by 9. So by reflection, this will be minus pi by 9. I hope this makes sense. So we can join these 2 points, and this is here, and this will be on this side. Okay, so in terms of pi, find the x coordinate of p. So p will be minus pi by 9 for the x coordinate, and q will be pi by 9 for the x coordinate. This will be your answer. So now moving on to the next part. Let me find the page. It will be yeah. So find the area of the shaded region. So we have to find this area. So this is pretty easy. It is area under this curve between those two axes and minus area of this rectangle. So the height here is 5, and this will be 2, this length here will be 2 pi by 9. Okay, so it will be area under the curve minus area of rectangle. So let's do that. So area of shaded region is area under curve minus area of rectangle. So one by one, let's find area under curve. It will be integration between pi by 9 and minus pi by 9. For the y is 4 plus 2 cos 3x. This will be 4x plus 2 sine 3x divided by 3 between those two, pi by 9 minus pi by 9. So let's replace and find the value. So this will become 4 pi by 9 plus 2 sine 3 times this will be pi by 3 divided by 3 minus 4 minus pi by 9 plus 2 sine, that will be minus, so minus pi by 3 divided by 3. So let's replace and find the value. So for the first one, here we can just simplify this first. Let's just take out the brackets. So here we have 4 pi by 9 plus 2 over 3 sine pi by 3. Then it will be plus 4 pi by 9 plus 2 over 3 sine minus pi by 3. So this is the same. That will be 8 pi by 9 plus 2 go out. We have sine pi by 3 plus sine of minus pi by 3. So let's find that. So we have 8 pi divided by 9 for the first part plus 2 over 3 times sine, what is pi by 3? Pi by 3 is 180 divided by 3, that is 60, plus sine 60 plus sine minus 60. That will give me 2.792. That will be area under curve. So So sine 60 minus sine minus 60. Okay. That will be actually 3.947. So what is the area of rectangle? As we have seen, rectangle is length times width. The length was 2 pi by 9 times width is 5. That will be 10 pi by 9. So the area will be 3.947 minus 10 pi by 9. This will give you 10 pi by 9, 0.457 units square, area of the region. So okay, so that will be question number 9. Number 10, we have this diagram here. This is the height, the width, and the length given to you. And here we have the volume is 800 cubic centimeter. So we have to show that the surface area, the external surface area, is this. So but first we have to use the volume, right? So we know that volume is given to us as 800. So how do you find volume of this shape? It will be length times width times height, which is x times 4x times h will be 800. That will be 4h square, x square will be 800. So hx square is equal to 200. So that's our first formula. So now let's try to find the surface area of this shape. So it is open, so this one is not here. So we have this side, one here and on the back. So it will be 2 times. So S will be 2 times this side will be 4x times h plus 2 of this, and so 1 here, 1 here. That will be 2 of x times h, and plus the base area will be 4x times x, which is 4x squared. Simplify, here we have 8hx plus 2hx plus 4x squared. So here we have 10hx plus 4x squared. So as you can see, in this one we don't have h, so we have to replace h here. So from this equation, h is equal to 200 divided by x squared. So replace 10h is 200 divided by x squared times x plus 4x squared. 1, 1. It will be 2000 over x plus 4x squared. So compared to this, let's write this down the same way. So s will be 4x squared plus 2000 over x. So shown as required. So now part B, given that x can vary, find the value, stationary value of s and determine its nature. So s is given to us by this. Which is equal to -1. So we have to find the station. So we say at stationary value, we know ds by dx must be 0. So we first have to find ds by dx. So what is ds by dx? That will be 8x minus 2000 x minus 2. That needs to be 0. So simplify, that will be 8x minus 2000 over x squared, 0. So we can multiply by x squared, we will have 8x cubed equal to 2000. So x cubed will be 2000 divided by 8. So x will be cube root of, so what is 2000 divided by 8, that will be 250. So this could be your answer. Let's try to find the value. That will be, or we can write 6.2996, which is 6.30. Now what is the nature? So nature we have to find d2, so for nature we have to find d2s and dx squared. That will be 8 plus 4000 x minus 3. So if you replace the value of x in this, it will be more than 0. So you would say, since d2s and dx2 at x equal to this is more than 0, so stationary value of s is a minimum. And that will be your answer for part 2, and that was question number 10. Question number 11, the normal to the curve y at the point of x equal to 7/3 meets the y-axis at P. So find the coordinates of P. So we first have to find the equation of the normal, and we have to find where does the normal meet the x-axis. So step by step. First thing, this is x, we have the point 7,3. So what is the y coordinate? Let's find that. So let's replace y equal to x will be 7/3 minus 2 and 3 7/3 plus 1 2/3. So let's simplify. So 7/3 minus 2 times 8 power 2/3. That will give me, let's try again. So 7/3 minus 2, that will be 1/3 times 8 2 power 3. So 8 2 divided by 3, that should be 4. So that should be 4/3. That's the y coordinate of the point. So now moving on, for us to find the equation of normal, we need to know the gradient. So we have to first find dy by dx for this curve. So it will be this. Then we have to differentiate this part, will be 2/3, 3x plus 1, and we minus 1/3 times 3 plus 3x plus 1, 2/3 times 1. So let's simplify. We have, this goes away, we'll have 2x minus 2, we have 3x plus 1 minus 1/3 plus 3x plus 1 2/3. So now let's replace the value of x by 7/3. Let's see what do we have. So 7/3 minus 2, it is 1/3. That will be 8 minus 1/3 plus 8 2/3. So what is 8 power minus 1/3? That should be 0.5. So 2 1/3 0.5 plus, what is 8 power 2/3? That should be 4. So let's find the value. Here we have, this goes away. So we have 4 1/3, which is equal to 13/3. So what is dy by dx? So dy by dx is the gradient of tangent. So if you know the tangent, we can know the gradient of normal will be minus 3/11. So from this we know it goes to the point 7 3 and 4/3, this point, right? So let's find the equation of the normal. So y minus 4/3 divided by x minus 7/3 equal to minus 3/13. So now we have 13y minus, so what is 13 times 4? That will be 52 over 3 equal to minus 3x plus 7. Now 13y equal to minus 3x. So 7 plus 52 over 3, that should give me plus 24 1 over 3. So now we say at y-axis x equal to 0, so y equal to this divided by 13. That will be 134 over 39. So the point P will be 0, and this is 39 plus 34, that will be 73 over 39. That will be my point P. So that was the last question of this paper. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.